The house is alright. Don't clean up yourself, though. I'll hire somebody to come in.
Thanks. Want some coffee?
No. Thanks.
No trouble.
Hold on, Katie, just a sec. I'm leaving soon.
You said, I know.
I'd still like you to come to New York.
January.
I'd like you to move to New York.
Move.
Would you think about it? For me, you can come stay with Mitch and me at first. There's plenty of room, and then you could get your own place. And I've already scattered some apartments for you, really cute places.
What would I do in New York?
What are you doing here?
I live here.
You could do whatever you want. You could work. You could go to school.
I don't know, Claire, this is pretty major.
I realise that.
I know you mean well, I'm just not sure what I want to do. I mean, to be honest, you were right yesterday. I do feel a little confused. Tired. It's been a pretty weird couple of years. I think I'd like to just take some time to figure things out.
You could do that in New York.
And I could do it here.
It just would be so much easier for me if I could set you up in an apartment in New York.
I don't need an apartment, I'll stay in the house.
We're selling the house.
What?
I'm selling it.
When?
I'm hoping to get the paperwork done this week. I know it seems sudden,
Wait, no one was here looking at the place. Who are you selling it to?
The university. They've been after the block for years, so.
I live here!
Honey, now that Dad's gone, it doesn't make sense. Okay? It's in bad shape. It costs a fortune to heat, and it's time to let it go, and Mitch agrees. It's a smart move, alright? And we're lucky we've got a great offer.
Where am I supposed to live?
Come to New York.
I can't believe this.
It will be so good for you. You deserve a change.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
I want to help.
By kicking me out of my house?
This was my house
You
too.
haven't lived here for years.
I know that. I know you were here on your own, and I deeply regret that, okay?
Don't.
I know I let you down, and I feel awful about it, but now I'm trying to help.
You want to help now?
Yes.
Dad is dead!
I know.
He's dead. Now that he's dead, you fly in for the weekend and you just decide you want to help. Where have you been? You're late. Where were you 5 years ago? You weren't helping then.
I was working.
I was here. I lived with him alone.
I was working 14-hour days. I paid off every bill here. I paid off the mortgage on this 3-bedroom house while I was living in the studio in Brooklyn.
And you got to have your life. You got to finish school.
You could have stayed in school.
Oh, how?
I would have done anything. And I told you a million times to do anything you wanted.
What about Dad? Someone had to take care of him.
He was ill. He belonged in the full-time professional care.
He didn't belong in the nut house.
He might have been better off.
How can you say that?
This is what I'm supposed to feel guilty, right?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Heartless, my own father.
He needed to be here, in his own house, near the university, with his students, near everything that made him happy.
Maybe. Or maybe some real professional care would have done him more good than rattling around in this filthy house with you looking after him. I'm sorry, Catherine, it's not your fault. It's my fault for letting you do it.
I was right to keep him here.
No!
What about his remission? 4 years ago? He was healthy for almost a year.
And then he went right downhill again. Did he ever do any more work? No. And you might have been better.
Better than what?
Living here with him didn't do you any good. And you said that yourself. You had so much talent.
You think I'm like Dad?
I think you have some of his talent and some of his tendency towards instability.
Claire, in addition to the cute apartments that you scouted for me in New York, would you have by any chance devoted some of your considerable energies towards scouting another type of living facility for your bug house, little sister?
No, this is absolutely not what
Don't
it's about.
lie to me, Claire. I'm smarter than you.
The resources I've been investigating.
No, fuck you.
All